Ooh.
And we talked about this guy a little earlier, and that's Jalin Hyatt. And we're finding out why Hyatt's in the doghouse. And we
Ooh.
talked about this guy for a couple of years now. Like, listen, when he first came out of college and went to the draft, Rob and I, before the Giants even drafted him, said, we think he's probably going to go second round. We think he's a one-trick pony, and that one trick is speed. So it's a good trick to have,
Yeah.
but he's a one-trick pony.
Can't teach that.
Yeah. Has, I don't want to say underwhelming rookie year, but a little bit disappointing. He had like, 300
That's
and
fair.
some odd yards there, no touchdowns. Like, he did something, but he didn't really do much. You know what I mean? Like, he showed
Yeah,
something.
sorts of later in the year, too.
Yeah. Now, this past year, he did jack. I think I had more receiving yards for the Giants than he did. Like,
You probably did. I think it was like 64.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous, guys. So we found out a little more on the story there. So this is from Connor Hughes, friend of the show, Jay. Yes, friend of the show. He's been on the show. He said Hyatt mentally checked out at points last season after clashing with the coaching staff and upper management. There was no reason he should have been uninvolved as he was at points last season. He's a player with the skill set the Giants should be able to use. Some players simply can't get out of the doghouse. That was the problem last year. And like I said, it's interesting that he would have the issues. And I think we need to hear a little more of the story really to take a side, because let's be honest, again, we said it, one trick pony, his trick is speed. And you have a guy at quarterback the last couple of years who can't throw the deep ball well.
Yeah. So how is he supposed to utilize his trick?
Yeah.
When you can't, you don't give him time to get out there.
Now, I would say, silly Hyatt, tricks aren't just for kids. Get some more tricks, goddammit. Like, you need to grow as a player. You can't just be a straight shot 9-route guy that's going to run down the seam and be faster than the guy.
Especially in the NFL.
Because first off, that may work, but you know what? You're one injury away from that not working. That's life in the NFL.
That's life. That's life.
That's life. But I mean, like I said, I don't know. I think he can produce something this season because of Russell Wilson, the way he throws a deep ball. Again, I don't think Russell Wilson's the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm not trying to say that, but he does throw a nice deep ball. And if you want to compare deep ball of Russell Wilson to Daniel Jones, whew, yeah, that's a huge difference there, guys.
Huge upgrade.
But listen, nothing would shock me at this point here with Jalin Hyatt. I will say again, though, that we've had 2 years of Hyatt. We haven't seen much to impress us. We've got a guy now, we're talking about him being mentally checked out. That tells me you're mentally weak. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it like it is. Like, you're mentally weak if you're checking out because things aren't going your way. That is life sometimes.
I need a safe space.
And you know what? If he was smart, he would recognize that if you just keep getting open and you work on your craft and you get better, you know what's going to happen? Eventually, if it doesn't work out for the Giants, you're going to get out of the Giants locker room and someone's going to be looking at you going, look at this. He's been really improving. They're just not getting him the ball. He's been open. They just can't get him the ball. But when you throw a hissy fit, they don't even put you on the damn field because you can't act like an adult.
That's
a problem. It's a very big problem. So, he's going to have to hopefully have a veteran guy put him under his wing a little bit there and, put his big boy pants on for him and teach him the ropes like that. Because I'm telling you, that's something that when you are a depth piece and not somebody they think is a starter and a guy who's going to legit produce, when you're a depth piece and you're a headache, expect a very short career.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. So, and that's just me giving him honest advice. I want him to succeed. Again, he's a Giant. I want him to succeed. But it ain't looking good.
No.
Ain't looking good at all. So,
thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.